What's going on, guys? J Money here, and I'm bringing you some StarCraft 2 Wings of Liberty action. This is yet another game from the BFL, the BattleNet Forum League, and this is game number 2. If you did not see game number 1, I highly suggest taking a look. Spoiler alert, the Zerg won. Think about it. Think about it. It is a best of 3 series, and I am actually going to spoil it for you in 3, 2, 1. Our red Zerg player did win. DirtyD did take the win with a great defense. His roaches popped out just in time to pretty much save the day. He had 3 bases. Yellow kind of took his time a little bit on it. So, very close game. If Orb just came out about 30 seconds sooner, he would have taken the game. Other than that, let's get to the introductions. On the top left-hand corner of the map, he is our red Zerg player. He is up 1-0 at this point. His name is DirtyD. In the bottom right-hand corner, we do have our yellow Zerg player. His name is Orbmunk. Yeah, sounds about right. And if you guys do have some free time, definitely take a look at the battle.net forums. There's a lot of this going on, and if you're interested in trying to get into some tournaments or anything like this, once this league is done, they'll refresh it and you'll have a chance to be recruited again. So definitely a good thing to do. Take a look, enjoy it, and I think there's always something going on there. It's always very entertaining, very encouraging, and quite frankly, in my opinion, the community is just getting more and more active, at least online anyways. Alright, with that all being said, let's get back to the gameplay. We do have a spawning pool coming down for our yellow Zerg player, and I think it's already finished for our red Zerg. Yes, it is. And we do have a couple Zerglings pretty much just going out, pretty much getting ready to get a nice little scout out. Normally what we'll see is, actually, with no spawning pool up, if he hold off on making Zerglings, we might just see them push right in, which we are. We actually see quite a few Zerglings being made at this point in time, so we are going to see some aggression. However, we do have a spine crawler on its way up, but I do believe these Zerglings are going to get in and get a couple free shots off on that spine crawler. Ooh, however, he is waiting on the ramp for the next couple Zerglings to come out, so the longer he waits for this, the better chance this spine crawler will get up. And here's actually a second spine crawler starting to form, and he is on hold position. It is a staring contest between the spine crawler and the Zergling, and he finally does start the attack off on the spine crawler. However, it does have time to complete, and it's going to take about 2 or 3 Zerglings out. 2 Zerglings. Actually, it took out all the Zerglings, just for the sheer fact he didn't have time to take it out. And he tried to build a spine crawler of his own, didn't get the cancel, and it pretty much is just a loss of minerals. How many minerals? Let's take a quick look. 100 minerals, so not a huge loss, but a loss nonetheless. Now that did give time for Orb to get a couple Zerglings out on the map, so he is going to be pretty well defended, at least for now. With the half-dead spine crawler slowly regenerating health and Zerglings, we are going to see DirtyD heading back to his base, at least for now. Back into the base, we do have a nice early expansion coming up. I guess it's not too early, but still, nice expansion coming out. We do have a spine crawler of his own coming out as well, so a little bit of a defensive play. He is a little nervous that he is going to see some aggression coming from the yellow Zerg, but at this point in time, I don't think we're going to have to be too worried about it. However, he does have a baling nest coming up now too, so if he ends up going roaches, possibly we could see a little push from there, because he is taking his time on actually going for that expansion. And if he actually lets this completely come up without any type of aggression, DirtyD is just going to be light years ahead. And he did put his halving point to the end over here, so we will be seeing the queen heading on over that way. And is this one over here too? Yep, so both queens are going to be heading down there, pretty much trying to protect that little ramp from any type of run-in or anything like that. However, there we go. Roaches are on their way. So we're going to see a roach baling push possibly relatively soon, just because He's not going for the expansion, and we did see similar play last game. So it looks like Orb does like his play style, and he is going to try to continue with that type of push. Now the question is, what is Dirty going to do? Is he going to try to do the exact same play that he did last time, where he ended up pretty much waiting till the very last second, popping out a shit ton of roaches, or is he going to try something different? I would love to see a little bit more aggression coming from Dirty. However, it seems like he knows what his playstyle is and what he wants to do. He did get temporarily supply block, but that's not too big of a deal because he got 3 Overlords on the way. And the expansion is finally up for Orb. So at this point in time, we see no roaches actually being made yet, but Roach Warrant and a couple bailings, defensive bailings right now, 3 of them, just in case any more Zerglings try to come on up. And here comes the roaches. We do have Layer Tech just starting up for our Yellow Zerg at this point in time, while it is almost finished for Dirty. So at this point in time, with Layer coming up, we're probably going to see some air, probably some mutas or something, just because... Wait, this isn't Heart of the Swarm. I was about to say, in Heart of the Swarm, mutas have become very prevalent in this matchup. Let's actually see what way he does decide to go. And quite frankly, he is getting some spore crawlers, so apparently I'm on the right track. He does have a macro hatch on the way down, so pretty much just to get units out a little bit quicker, pretty much just get some more larvae as quick as possible. And the creep spread is pretty nice in the base. But what are we going to be seeing? What is your next step? Wait. I don't know. Confusion. I thought he upgraded over here already. My mistake. My mistake. So at this point in time, we got the macro hatch. We got a couple more spine crawlers coming down. So right now he feels a little threatened at this point in time. But with an army like this at your opponent's base that you do not know about, I'd be a little worried too. He could actually, if he wanted to, make his Overlord do a little flyover right now. But at this point in time, he feels very confident in just sticking where he's at. He does have both watchtowers. So he does have a very good map control for what he wants at this point in time. We do have the Roach Warrant coming down. So it's going to be pretty much a mirror matchup, almost of what last game was. Except this time, Orb is being a lot more defensive with his units and not trying to throw them all at Dirty right now. Other than that, besides the defensive spore crawlers, nothing too much to come out, and there's the Spire. So I might have been right about that Muta play. I hope I am, because that would make me look like a friggin' genius. However, Mutas might not be the best way to go because we do have Hydras on the map. The one thing that is going to be hurting Orb right now, especially with Mutas, he needs to fill this in with creep immediately. Why am I saying that? Because if Mutas are attacking here and you're over here, this isn't Heart of the Swarm. They do not go fast with any upgrade. Once they hit this, they're going to be at a crawl, as you see. Very, very slow unit. And let's take a look actually at how everything is right now. We do have the Overlords overhead, taking a look at exactly what's going on. He does see the push coming in. He is preparing with the roaches once again. And with his defenses, with all the queens, with the spine crawlers, with all the roaches getting ready to pop, he should be in fine shape. I mean, these bailings aren't going to do anything really spectacular to any of the units actually out right now. And I mean, the Hydros do pretty good DPS, but right now they are pretty much cornered. They have the better concave, and this army is just melting away. While they are melting away, we do have 13 Mutalisks on the way. So unless he does have 2 more Hydrolists coming up, but how is he going to defend this? He does have a couple Spore Crawlers already set up in the base. None in his main base, though. So that is something that he is going to have to take watch out for. Because he did defend that aggressive attack, I do expect an expansion to pop up relatively soon. And here comes the mutas. It's a muta party, guys. And everyone's invited. So let's see. This is actually a lot of mutas. How many mutas is this? 13 mutas right now are getting ready to come into your base and pretty much just destroy you. Let's see. However, right now he does see the spore crawlers. He does see the queens. Do we actually have the hydras in position right now? No, but they're starting to move. So right now, he is going to be able to hold this up, at least for now. At least I believe. However, those hydralisks almost evaporate immediately. These queens do need to back up a little bit into the safety net of the spore crawlers. But no. Right now, ooh, is he just going to go around trying to get free overlord kills? He is definitely going to be doing that. So pretty much what is this going to do? This is going to force our yellow Zerg player to build more overlords, which he doesn't want to be doing at this point in time. He is going after the hydralisks. Then beautiful move right now for the sheer fact he can't build hydras. He can't build hydras. He can't shoot up beside spore crawlers and queens. And that's not what he wants to do right now. We do have the hatchery coming up right now, and he... Ooh, I thought he was going to go right by. The Zerglings were able to pretty much overcome all of these speedlings over here with the roaches and queens to assist. And with this small push coming up right here, this little counterattack, I do not seeing it do too much damage at all. And then, as we see, the mutas pretty much just destroying everything in sight, going down for another overlord, which will supply cap him, so no more units, at least for now. And then we do see these roaches coming in from doing a little bit of damage, but the Zerglings come up from behind, full surround, and these Zerglings are going to just melt away almost immediately. At this point in time, our yellow Zerg player is definitely on the ropes, and I don't see what he can do to really stop this. He doesn't have any real queens in production. He does have this one queen just standing right over here. He should probably uproot these and try to move them a little bit closer if the mutas do decide to attack. That's what Transfuse is for, but he has no energy for it. And right now, even the little broodlings just running away. There's the GG. Hopefully you did enjoy this video. If you did, feel free to hit that like button, subscribe, and leave a comment. And guys, take care and have a wonderful, wonderful evening.